Here's a look at Austin's League of Extraordinary Women.
Texas Roller Girls is, we like to call it the most entertaining entertainment ever. It's a combination of traditional roller derby and Texas fun and rock and roll music and glamour and drama and excitement.
So when I heard about roller derby, I was just like, oh man, how cool is that? I'm like, I can do what I love, and I know I'm a good skater, and I've got good balance, and really, really fast, you know. I'm like, this is just perfect.
Well, for me, it's a lot of a personal journey and challenging myself and getting over my own fears and learning new skills.
We're not only just athletes that play the sport together, we're family. We're best friends. I think roller derby is a really cool combination of athleticism and kind of entertainment mayhem. But the thing that's cool about what we do is that we also get to wear fun uniforms and kind of be girly girls a little bit too.
And that's one of the things that I really love about roller derby is that there's girls of all shapes and sizes. Big girls, little girls, tall girls, short girls. And different sizes are good for different positions.
When I first got into roller derby, I was really intimidated by all these sexy women. It's now, I think it's like 50-50, I think, because we've become these athletes together. We were already these sexy women. Now we're these super athletes, so I think the sex appeal is the fun part of it. It's so funny, everyone always asks us, are the fights real? And the answer is yes.
I think it's really important to create your own, a different persona for when you're skating, because it helps with, like we're talking about, we all train together, we all work together, we all like each other, but then there is a lot of frustration and fighting and anger, and so it's good to be able to sort of separate your skate persona from who you are in your real life.
I need to be able to be a more aggressive person in my personality, but also physically. We do get really competitive in the games, so the fights kind of grow out of true emotion, but when the game is over, we're congratulating each other and we're friends, and we really hope that we haven't hurt somebody on the other team. Officially, Texas Roller Girls started in April of this year, 2003. A lot of the girls have been skating for a few years with Bad Girl, Good Woman League, and in April, 4 of the 5 teams that were part of that league separated to form the Texas Roller Girls.
I don't even know necessarily if it was just when we made the split. I think maybe that had a lot to do with it, because one, everyone's attitudes and just the thrill and the drive and the excitement of what we were doing and everyone being a part of it.
The primary difference between the two leagues is that Texas Roller Girls is really committed to by the skaters for the skaters. Everyone in our league has a vote.
Having a vote is incredibly important because it gives us, all of the girls in the league, the option to choose the direction that we're going in.
Right now, all of the proceeds that we make from our bouts, some of it is donated to charity, and the rest of it is rolled back into the organization so that we can eventually cover skaters' insurance and equipment. We're not for-profit corporate roller derby. It's very grassroots, community-oriented.
Everyone's putting in just a little bit more energy, a little bit more time and effort to make it survive and to make us explode, and that's what's happened. I mean, the last few months have just been amazing.
We've had this conversation over and over in the league. Like in high school, we were we got good grades, we were maybe not part of the popular girl clique. Some of the girls were athletic, some weren't, but I think the thing we all have in common is that we all sort of felt like outsiders, and in Texas Roller Girls, we all sort of come together.
So we're getting bigger and bigger, and more people that are finding out about us, the more support we're getting. I don't see us going anywhere for a long while.
And it's really fun to be in a context where it's absolutely appropriate to kind of vent your anger a little bit and throw people on the floor and roll around and be tough, and then also get up and fix my makeup. Roller derby has brought out the woman in me, but it's also all these tomboy things that happened to me when I was younger, and I've always been a tomboy. It's allowed me to embrace it, and I never owned skirts. I never owned makeup. I never wore pantyhose until I got into roller derby. And now I have a garter belt, I have all these girly things, but I'm also super tough. I'm like a tomboy that's sexy, and it's about time. They will run you over.
You can check out Texas Roller Girls this Sunday at Playland Skate Center. Doors open at 6, but get your tickets early because they're sure to sell out. Performing this week, the Applicators and the Pink Swords.